Yeah, Bill. Nothing turns you on more than both, right?
Wrong camera, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
I ain't gonna say that.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Wade and Shiggy Show. I am Wade here with Wild Bill today.
After we went through the painful last session.
We're continuing on with the SBS Series as we're picking this weekend's big game.
And he's picking it this time. I'm
Which is number 16 Michigan at number 7 Penn State.
Now I know what you're picking.
It'll happen at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on ABC, and it's happening at
I'm gonna stick with the team I hate the most.
University Park, Pennsylvania, Beaver Stadium.
The whiteout, that could be interesting.
It's gonna
I won't doubt it. I definitely don't want to be a part of this one.
It's gonna be interesting because we don't know much about Penn State. They're literally this underdog team that has come out of nowhere. Don't know much about them. They don't have anybody that stands out to me that I haven't heard of yet. And so they're number 7 in the nation. They're literally like sneaking their way into the top 10.
They still got to play Ohio State yet.
Oh, I know. They still got to play Ohio State. They still got to play Michigan this weekend. They just beat Iowa last weekend.
Yeah.
So, who knows? And Michigan, we all know about them. You know, how they literally... God, what's the best word to put it? They literally can't seem to, like, win a big game this year. Other than beating Iowa by 7 points.
Oh, why? And I'm going to say, depends on what you pick. I ain't going to say the other one, but it depends on what you pick.
So, yeah. So right now, we're going to go over team stats. And we're going to go into them here. Points per game. Michigan is averaging 30.3 points per game. And Penn State is averaging 42 points per game. Points allowed, Michigan is averaging 17.5. Penn State is averaging 8.2 points per game. Now, total yards averaged, Michigan is averaging 387.3 yards per game, and Penn State is averaging 465.3 yards per game. Those are some ridiculous numbers.
Yeah, they haven't played really a whole lot of big teams either. Most of them probably most of those yards are probably a team that nobody's.
Yards allowed, Michigan is averaging 283.3 yards per game. And Penn State is averaging 259.7 yards per game.
Close.
Yeah. So, I mean, you look at it like Penn State has a freaking ridiculous offense. It's obviously a passing team. And then their defense is just ridiculous too. I mean, Penn State, their rushing yards allowed this season going into this weekend is only 53.8 yards allowed rushing.
Well, they haven't really played a running team either.
And then we look at
Iowa's a passing team.
We look at the teams that Michigan and Penn State have played, whether they're big wins or big losses. Michigan obviously lost to Wisconsin 35-14, which when I was watching that game that weekend, I was like, I knew it was going to happen because they couldn't stop the quarterback. They couldn't stop Jonathan Taylor running the ball. And so they just really got slammed. But they beat Iowa. Number 14 Iowa, at that point in time they were 14. They beat them 10-3, which they were in that game for most of that game, and then they scored it in the fourth quarter, which, yeah, I mean, that kind of explains it all. Penn State went into Iowa and beat Iowa 17-12, which that's a pretty close game.
Yeah.
That's a pretty close game. Other than that, though, Penn State has played teams like Buffalo, Pitt.
Really?
They almost lost to Pitt. I remember that game. They almost lost to Pitt. Maryland and Purdue. So it comes down to it as Penn State. They haven't really played, other than Iowa, they haven't really played a good team this year. I mean, they did almost lose to Pittsburgh. And they were at home, too. Michigan, however, they played a good team in Wisconsin. They got destroyed. Then they played Iowa. They beat Iowa at home. And so it's like Michigan, they can't seem to get going on offense half the time because Shea Patterson, whoever's a big Michigan fan, whoop-de-doo does zippity day, but Shea Patterson, I just don't like him as quarterback. This dude has started for 3 years in Michigan, and what has he done? Nothing. He hasn't done nothing to get Michigan to well, they got into a championship game before, but they haven't really done anything with it. They haven't gone to the college playoff. They haven't gotten a big win in the Bulls. It's been horrible. Penn State, however, they don't have anybody that really stands out to me that I haven't heard of yet. And so, in my opinion, they literally snuck into the top 10 where they're at right now. And so, we're going to look at the FPI matchup predictor here that ESPN comes up with. And they have Penn State winning by 78.6%. And so now, you people are all asking me is, which one am I going to pick between number 16 Michigan at number 7 Penn State? Game starts 7:30 p.m. Eastern this Saturday at University Park, Pennsylvania in Beaver Stadium, also considered the Whiteout. What am I going to pick? And also, if you don't know what the record is, he's winning 6-2.
So if I lose it ain't no matter. I'm still up ahead of you.
Oh, I know. Dude, you're beating me by 4 because you picked LSU and LSU did win. I believe it was 42-28. I believe that was the final score. Which I saw that score going into the fourth quarter and I was like, LSU's going to win. There's no way. There's no way Kyle Trask and all them is going to beat them with like 5 minutes left to go in the game. I mean, they could, but who knows? I don't know. So who am I going to pick between these two teams? Oh, this is a hard one, considering I hate both these teams. I hate Michigan with a passion. I hate Penn State with a passion, but I hate Michigan more. So, I'm going to have to go with Penn State. The Whiteout is going to secure Penn State with the win.
I'm not going to say anything.
Oh yeah, he hates Michigan too. This is what you get when you have 2 Ohio State fans picking a Michigan game. And yeah, and the other one's got to pick Michigan in the primetime game.
I hope I get a situation where I stick you with Michigan next sometime down the road.
If Michigan loses this game, good luck. Because Michigan's probably going to get knocked out of the top 20. So yeah. I'm picking Penn State. He's picking that team up north.
The team that despisable team up north.
God, imagine when you got to go explain that to the people you work with.
Only got one a Michigan fan. Everybody else is Ohio State fans. There's only 1 or 2 Michigan fans. The rest are Ohio State, so he's kind of outnumbered. Of course, like in fact, you just hear between Browns and Steelers in there. It's always interesting.
Right.
It's half and half, I think. Majority half and half are Steelers, and there's a few other ones like Green Bay and Dallas, and but most of them are Pittsburgh or Cleveland. I'm like, it's interesting on Monday.
But guys, that is going to be it for our SBS picks this week between number 16 Michigan at number 7 Penn State.
Thanks for sticking me in the rear end there, that one.
I mean, it's my pick. What do you expect?
He had to pick this game to pick it, right?
Well, this is the primetime game. What do you expect? It's all over ABC. That's right, guys. That is going to be our picks for number 16 Michigan at number 7 Penn State. 7:30 p.m. Eastern on ABC at University Park, Pennsylvania at Beaver Stadium. Please leave a like below. Please comment with your opinions, whether you pick Penn State or you pick that team up north. And if you pick that team up north, I might have to not like you.
Who knows how many fans we got from up north? That's the sad thing.
Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. But guys, please subscribe for more.
They should be used to that though. Back to
for busting out videos for you guys the best we possibly can here on YouTube. And for that, we thank you all for watching. And as always, we encourage you all to please stay classy. And this will be the only time you'll hear it this season, but go Nittany Lions.